Hi guys, so in today's video we are going to talk about the health and the state of Naruto x Boruto Ninja Tribes. Like you can see, we are on the Ninja Tribes database website, and today we are going to do, and first I will sign the petition and tell you how you can help, or at least we can try to help Ninja Tribes as a game. Of course, this is not 100% then when we send this petition that the game will become suddenly amazing, that Bandai will do something. No, this is just so Bandai can maybe notice us and see that we are not satisfied with the end product that is this game. The more and more time passes, even the real players, people like Pain, whose whole channel is based on tribes, are starting to say, hey, we need to change something. So yeah, first of all, I will put a link in the description in the comment that directs you to the Pain Blades video. And in his description is this petition that you just need to sign this. Basically, just put your account name and server that you play on. It's so simple. Like, it's so simple, guys. So yeah, that should be pretty easy. Now we are going to read the petition and everything. So I just want to give a big shout to everyone that made this petition, that had the idea to Painblade, and for translation with Rikutomo 7 and Karigan. Big shout outs to them, and basically to whole tribes community, which is always amazing. I always say one of the best communities. So here we have it. Dear Bandai Namco, we the community of the players for the Naruto X Boruto Ninja Tribes would appreciate a moment of attention. It's always needed because we really don't have communication with Bandai. So, Ninja Tribes has potential to be a great game, but the community is growing wary of the lack of new content and general pace of the game. Those of us who have not already quit the game would like to formally provide feedback that we believe can help not only to save Ninja Tribes but make it a much more successful game. Of course, that we all want Ninja Tribes to succeed. Our primary concerns are: first, the lack of communication interaction with the player base. Okay, valid. The community wants to know what is happening in the game beyond which character is about to release every 2 weeks. Other gacha games and development companies do significantly better job at this through forums, patch notes, and surveys. Yeah, patch notes, we need those, and website where we know what character will do everything. Basically, how, for example, look at the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Code. They have patch notes, forums, and everything. We need that in tribes. In addition, we are your players, and we would appreciate if our voices are heard. Please step up your communication in both directions. Second, the lack of new or an interesting content. Of course, Ninja Tribes lacks the content for players. Of course, for new players, it's good because it's very easy to do, doesn't take much time, and everything. But when you get to like level 70s and up, it gets a little bit repetitive and everything. While the artwork animations on characters are well made, of course, there are some exceptions, of course. Players want content to use our characters. It's exactly. Specifically, players want content to allow them to continuously play rather than clear once and hit skip button. Of course, this skip button is curse and a blessing. When you don't want to play, you just skip, basic skip. But when you want to play, but you still have that option of skipping, it's very hard not to click. Still, skip button always good and bad thing in my opinion. Some of the top ideas for your community are from your community are server wide raid boss such as attacking a tail beast. Okay, for me this one is not so important. I think some new, yeah, it's pretty cool and it would be awesome, but for me the faster stamina regeneration so that players can participate in more content frequently is the one of the most important things in this game. So yeah, I feel like that is like my primary of all these three here. A punching bag or training type event where you can test out units and damage, of course. Great idea. But for me, this one is like most important. Faster stamina regeneration. Then 3. Lack of clarity on abilities and stats. The players would appreciate greater clarity on how character abilities work via an official glossary of terms. In addition, the players request the ability to see character stats in the real time during a game so they can see the impact of buffs and debuffs on character stats and react accordingly in the game. Now, I didn't even think about this before this. Now, this is such great idea. Like, this is so good. Like, I don't know why we still don't have this, but I totally forgot that we don't have this. Like, okay, I will be totally honest. If I wanted two things from all of this to come, it would be this one and faster stamina regeneration. Those two are the ones that I want to see the most. These two, faster stamina and like this to see debuffs and buffs on your characters. That's my two favorites and the one that I want to see the most. Okay, so amazing. Lack of any form of pity system, of course. Now, this, I'm not a whale. I don't spend any money on Ninja Tribes, but still, this one is okay for me. Like, I don't care. It's gacha game. They need to make something money on something. Like, they basically bet on our addiction and that we spend so much. So yeah, Ninja Tribes remains one of only gachas that absolutely no pity system and no guaranteed, and the players are exhausted with a constant feeling of their money being wasted. Of course, there needs to be some step-up guarantee, summon or exchange system in place, or else people are going to stop summoning, ultimately push plummeting profits. Of course, basically you just need to copy Grand Cross. Grand Cross has everything perfect, but without tribes. Naruto characters. We as community support your game. Hope that you will take these requests seriously. We understand the impact that global pandemic can have on productivity, which is why we ask for overall else improved communication. Yes. While as community leaders will never, while us community leaders will never encourage players to quit, since we want the game to improve, we sense an inflection point where there will be a mass exodus of players if changes are not made soon. Thank you for your intention. Basically, whole tribes community. So again, shout out to whole tribes community and the people on top, Painblade, and everyone that made this, that gave idea to this, what to do, what to write, what translation, everything. A big shout out. Amazing job. I think that this is genius idea that is really needed. Ninja Tribes, we all want it to succeed. Of course, I think I already signed this petition a few times. I don't know will it register, but still, I will sign it again on laptop. So yeah, we still have some good amount of numbers. So yeah, it can be much higher, but still, hopefully this reaches Bandai. They do something about this. Of course, it's not 100%, but still. So yeah, hopefully. So now I'm going on my tangent here. So we made this petition and everything. So now I will want to show you my things. So basically, few like month and something ago, I made a video about 5 things that ninja tribes can improve. Basically, because even then I knew that tribes can be much better, and is little bit repetitive. Ninja Tribes is very repetitive game, like very repetitive. Only things that change, like only things that actually change in this game, is characters. That's it. That's it basically. Characters are the only thing that change in this game, and that's it basically. Yeah. So one of the worst things about this game, in my opinion, is level. Is that this game is like uh, very dependent on your level of your account. So uh, I don't know how to explain you, but like it's very level account oriented. Some like I know him, and okay, I will not compare games to games. So yeah, I want it, but I won't. But it's not fair, but still, it's one of I think shittiest things about Tribes that it's very level account oriented. I really don't like that. It's not really good because it's also very hard to level up your level in Ninja Tribes. Like I would imagine in 100s that it takes like a month or two to get to 101. So yeah, I'm really not fan of that. Will never be fan of that level count oriented style of gameplay. But whatever, it's too late for change. Only now we only have room for improvement, and we have a lot of room for improvement. So yeah, hopefully you will sign this petition and support all of this. So only good things, yeah, guys. Also, when you sign the petition, don't worry, none of your information will be just signed. You will be saved. Just write your name of your account, and for example, if you're on tribes, if your tribe's name is I don't know, Mitsuki, just write Mitsuki there, and that's it. And yeah, I will write now my name. Okay.